Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Will of Exposing the IWC, and today we're talking what exactly? Oh yeah, AEW. And more specifically, what happened during a certain segment with Britt Baker, where a certain someone came out there and finally debuted on television for the first time. When we're expecting her much earlier, because she was signed back in February. But we'll talk about that here in a second. If you're watching this on replay, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a like. And give me your thoughts on all the topics we discussed today. If you're in the chat, what's up? Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how all of this played out with Camille. I'm going to be breaking it down. I'm going to be breaking it all down so you guys can understand why this was so stupid. Should be interesting. All right. Make sure audios are good. It is. Might want to check. All is well. Let me know if you hear me in the chat so I can get started. Because sometimes, never know. I thought Blood and Guts overall, the entire show really was solid. What's up, David? I thought it was fine. Entertaining main event. I think they did enough to. It's pretty much what you expect was going to happen. Whatever you thought was going to happen is what happened. All right, they showed up, they showed out, they had intertwining storylines, they had a lot of crazy spots, they had a big chair spot that freaking like led the news of the IWC. Everybody's keep talking about that chair shot. Was it gimmicked? Was it not? Corey Graves had something to say about it. People have opinions on what he had to say. Talk about that a little bit later. But let's start off by talking about Kamille and her debut. Now, let me be clear about something. I should have watched Mario Gold instead of AEW. I was watching Mario Gold last night, and then I switched over to AEW once I saw that belt that MJF had, which is very, very interesting. The Great American AEW belt he has now. I thought it was pretty funny. But let's start off with talking about Camille. So let me be clear about something, all right? Because a lot of people, you have like some BS takes online with some tribalism. I put out a video, all right? This was back in, I don't even know when I put this video out. It was a while ago, all right? Put out a video talking about the top free agents, okay? Top 5. And Camille was in this video. You can find it on my channel. This video was out while she was a free agent. So everything I'm going to say in this stream, you can trust is my actual opinion beyond any tribalism, because there's folks who think I hate on AEW. I just tell the truth. I give my honest opinion. You can go back and look at that video. Everything I said then, when she was a free agent, is what I'm going to say now. So you know this is coming from an honest place, okay? My opinion will match up for what I said in that video. Camille, in my opinion, is a good worker with a good look, and she presents herself like a star. All right? That's it. There's nothing else really to talk about. She's not gonna wow you in the ring. She's not gonna wow you on the mic or character work, okay? She's just a solid worker. She's not gonna put a foot wrong, and she looks like she holds herself well. She looks like a star. She presents herself well. And she has, she's strong, bigger girl. And that is it. And that is fine. And that can get you a lot of places in the business. That give you a lot of work. All right? That's what she is. At the time, when I put out that video, I thought she would be a fit for TNA. At that time, I was not really suggesting she go anywhere beyond TNA or WWE, because at the time, I was not suggesting that any woman go to AEW because the division was awful. Okay? That was my thought process at the time. Things have changed. Their division has gotten better. I will openly admit that. The booking has gotten better, but I stand by that at the time. My opinion at the time, the division was dog shit with creative, so I was not suggesting that anybody go to AEW. Now with Camille, I thought it was best that she go to TNA. Why? Because that scene at the time, I think it was just Diana Purrazzo had just left. And Naomi was there, but she was possibly leaving, right? I thought she fit right into the TNA scene, go straight to the top of that division, and be with her presence, with her look, with the good looks that she has, she'd go right up to the top, contend, and be a face of that division. I did not think that WWE was a good spot for her. And I'll talk about that in the video, why that was in the video. She is, like I said, she has a good look, a good worker, but I didn't see the upside in her for me to suggest that she goes to WWE. I thought she ultimately would not have a big run on the main roster. There are a lot of bigger girls in this time, right? At this time in America, there's some bigger girls. You want to call out Rhea Ripley, you want to call out Chris Statlander, Raquel Rodriguez. In my opinion, she's under those folk. So it didn't make much sense for me for her to go to WWE. That was the best fit. I did say in the video, same video, I actually said that I was watching her wrestle Maddie Winkowski, aka Ren Sinclair, and I thought that she would be a better fit for NXT because of her mic work and her personality. I think Maddie Winkowski, her personality and her character work would fit well in NXT. And you're starting to see that now. You're starting to see that now that Maddie, or I'm calling her Maddie Winkowski, her name in NXT is Ren Sinclair. She was Maddie Winkowski. Now you're seeing that with Ren Sinclair. She's being more of a heel, and you're really starting to see that character work come to the forefront with her. I think she's going to take off now that she's a heel, because Maddie, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep calling her Maddie Winkowski. Ren Sinclair is a natural heel. So now you're going to see her best work, I think, in NXT. Camille, her mic work and her character work is not of that ilk. It's not on that level. So she's just a solid worker with a good look that can be in a division and hold it down depending on where she's at. In NWA, she was the champion, and it made sense. So there's that, okay? So she's a good worker. She's fine. Good look. But I don't see that much upside in her game for me to suggest that she goes to NXT, because I don't think she would have a big-time main roster push. I didn't see it. That being said, it doesn't matter what I think, okay? It doesn't matter what I believe. WWE offered a contract. According to the reports, NXT wanted her. They offered Maddie Winkowski and her a contract offer. According to reports, she declined and went with AEW. There was talk about her wanting to be an actor, things like that. I can't confirm those reports. All I know is they said AEW offered her contract. They say NXT offered her contract. She went with AEW. Okay. So there's that. So she's been signed since February. Okay. And we knew that. Did you see what Carmen Petrovic tweeted yesterday? I did not. I'll check that out in a second. Remind me what you said, Alex, later on. AEW doesn't do video packages. They don't. AEW should have hyped her up with the videos. I agree. We'll talk about their rollout here in a second. So she's been signed since February. And folks have been wondering, like me, what the hell's going on? Where is Camille? She took to Twitter and expressed her frustrations. This was back in, I don't know when this was. So in in April, she tweeted that she was, if I can pull it up, I keep forgetting sometimes I got to come back in here and fix this. Here we go. She tweeted in April that she'd been signed since February. She said, I've been signed since February. She didn't try to delete, she deleted it and said, nah, just joking. I didn't mean that. I was saying I haven't signed anything since February, like signing like autographs, which is bullshit. Everybody called her out on it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, who are you trying to fool? It's actually pretty funny. Here it is. Here it is right here. Dang, y'all. I read the original tweet wrong. I meant haven't been signing since February, which is bullshit. We know now she was signed in February, so this was a lie. She was trying to cover it up in a funny way, I guess, because everybody called her out on it. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Sure. even with Wrestle Purist, good one, you know. It was obvious she was talking about her being signed to AEW since February. She wondered what the hell's going on. Different folks came out, different wrestlers came out and talked about it in interviews, like her expressing her frustrations about what's going on. She didn't know what's going on. Then she took to Twitter again and expressed more frustrations later on about not being signed. She said something along the lines of, someone asked her, do we have to wait 813 days for you to be in the ring to see you? Because joking about her 813-day reign for NWA, that's how long her reign was. It's like, at this point, with sarcasm, she said, at this point, that may be a possibility. So she was frustrated. She was expressing her concerns about her not being in the ring and not being used. So of course the fans were wondering what the hell's going on. So me and some others online, you know, the typical IWC folks, I'll put myself in that. We're wondering what the hell's going on with Camille. Where is she? Why is she not being featured? She was signed in February. What the hell's going on? Now the entire time we were wondering this, folks are wondering, how can this be so hard to figure out? Even the internet marks, the internet trolls, the freaking regular folk online were saying, why not just bring her in as Mercedes Moné's heater? Bring her in as a Mercedes Moné muscle. You know, just do that. Now, at the time, that felt kind of like generic, standard, boring, basic, obvious. Like a 2-year-old come up with that. Come in as Mercedes Moné's heavy, her muscle. That's easy to come up with, right? So I thought there were two options here. Either they're waiting for the perfect time and the perfect storyline to bring her in, or he didn't give a shit. I thought, if you follow my channel and my tweets, you know, I thought that was the latter. He didn't care. He wanted to sign her because he wanted it as a win against WWE, because WWE wanted her and AEW wanted her, and it was a win for him. So he signed her and didn't really have anything to do. He didn't have anything for her for months, right? Nothing for her to do. I thought it was the latter. He didn't really care. He just wanted to win. I got her. WWE wanted her, and I got her, right? And it turns out that was probably correct. Because what happened? Well, let's see. This past Wednesday, yesterday, there was a match between Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida. And it was a Hikaru and Britt, they had a decent match. It was kind of slow moments. It wasn't the best match. It wasn't the cleanest match. Again, Britt Baker is coming back from a long time out, okay? So it's been 10 months, so let's cut him some slack, all right? Let's not give her let's not make a big deal of that match. It was fine. She just came back, whatever, right? At the end of the match, she won with the lockjaw, and Mercedes Moné comes down to the ramp, and she says, she tries to distract her. Why? Because a woman came up behind Britt and attacked her. And it was no one other than Kamille. Kamille has made a return, not return, her debut. Well, technically it's a return because according to commentary, she did have a match, or she was on AEW television at some point before, but she made her debut on Dynamite attacking Britt Baker. So you put her in a torture rack and she jumped up and down and she slammed her. And then Mercedes Moné walked in and said, raise my hand. What she did before with Bayley back in the day, which she told Bayley to raise her hand, she did the same thing to Camille. We got this visual of Mercedes with Camille holding her hand, looking like a star, looking like, has a presence to her, has a good look, obviously in good shape. What we expect from Camille, come in as a heavy and attack Mercedes Moné. So she is officially Mercedes Moné's heavy. She's a heater, and she is her muscle. The very storyline, or the very role that internet marks on Reddit and Twitter have been saying for months, is what he went with. The very thing everybody was saying, just make her Mercedes Moné's muscle. Make her muscle. Why not? That's what he did. So save me, because PW Insider came out and said that, they were waiting for the right storyline. Bullshit. Who are you trying to fool? Save me. Spare me that bullshit about waiting for the perfect storyline. You gave her the role everybody and their mother, every 2-year-old was coming up with, make her Mercedes muscle, make her Mercedes heater. That's what everybody was saying, and that's what you did. So spare me the whole waiting for the right opportunity. You don't have to wait till now. You gotta wait till Britt Baker. She needs muscle and protection for Britt Baker. God bless her. We love Britt Baker. You know, she looks amazing, but she's thin, she's small, and she needs protection, or she needs to muscle for Britt Baker. If this was the plan, or this was an idea, why not bring her in when she was feuding against freaking Willow Nightingale? Willow was getting a lot of babyface reactions, of course, because everybody loves Willow, big time babyface. Mercedes was getting booed a little bit. Bring her into that storyline. Have her put Willow through the damn table during the contract signing. Now you're cooking. That would have been more sense. A good time to bring her in. Save me this whole bullshit about the right time. You could have brought her in as Mercedes Monet's muscle at any point, at any time, if you cared enough. She should have been a baby. She should have been a heel the entire time anyway. Mercedes Monet is a heel. She should have been a heel the entire time. This notion that, we had to wait until Britt Baker, give me a fucking break, okay? Who do you think you're fooling? Not me. Not this guy, all right? You're not fooling anybody. Camille should have been brought up against Willow. Yes, exactly. When Willow was the champion and a babyface, that would have been a perfect time to bring in Camille. But you waited until Britt Baker of all, like, Mercedes should not be running away from Britt Baker. I'm sorry. She should not be running away. She should not be acting all super scared of Britt Baker. Not when she went up against Willow and Stephanie Vaquer without Camille. What's probably happening here, guys, so we're being completely honest about it. What's happening here is they lost out on Stephanie Vaquer, and he thought, oh, wow, we just lost on Stephanie. Who we got? We gotta bring somebody in to make it like we gotta win here. Who can we debut? Oh yeah, Camille. Where's she been out? Where's she been at? She's nice. Let's bring her in. What storyline I'm gonna give her? Muscle. She be Mercedes Muscle. Yeah. Come on. Anybody could come up with that role. We all said it. The entire internet thought it was gonna be the damn Muscle for Mercedes Moné. It doesn't take a genius to come up with that one. You brought her in now because you got beat on the Stephanie Vaquer signing, and now you had to bring her in to make it like you have a win here, or we got a debut here. Here's Camille. Forget about Stephanie. They didn't happen. Here's Camille. That makes more sense with the timeline here, rather than we got to bring in Camille to stop Britt Baker. Now some people are saying, this is going to lead to Jamie Hayter coming at All In. Well, we'll see if that happens. Okay. Even so, you don't need Camille for the Britt Baker storyline, right? Or for the Jamie Hayter return, because if she beats Britt Baker, then that's it. Then you have Jamie Hayter come in and confront Mercedes. You don't have to have Camille for that to work. It doesn't make any sense. She beat Willow without Camille. She beat Stephanie Vaquer without Camille. You don't need her to beat Britt Baker. So you could have just had her beat Britt, and then at the end of the match, she says, "I'm Mercedes Moné. I'm the best." Yada yada yada. And then Jamie Hayter comes down. So there's no notion that you needed Camille so the Jamie Hayter can come to even the odds. Like, give me a break, okay? I'm not buying it. Sorry, he didn't give a damn. He didn't want to put her on TV because it's the simple, easy solution. The whole make her Mercedes Moné's Muscle. Everybody thought about it. Everybody knew that was what they should have done because it's basic, it's generic, it's standard. Now some people are kind of disappointed about that booking. It's kind of bland, kind of boring. But honestly, it's good for Camille. She's going to be on TV every week. You're not the best on the mic. She's not the best character work anyway. So this role where she just like the muscle, it works well for her. Now, there could be a problem later because once this relationship ends, then what? Camille is in a good position now because she's with the biggest star who has the biggest paycheck. So she's going to be on TV every week. Once this relationship ends, once Camille turns on Mercedes Moné, then she should be worried. Then I'll be worried because like I said before, she's a bigger girl, and that's her advantage because she stands out in that way, right? But there's other women who are bigger, who are better on the mic and better in the ring. Like, for example, Chris Statlander, right? So once this ends, what are you gonna do with Camille? I'll be worried about it. If I'm Camille, I want to be with Mercedes Moné as long as possible. Make this a freaking Judgment Day reign or the Judgment Day faction where I'm with Mercedes Moné. There's talk about bringing her in with the twins, having like a faction with Mercedes and the twins and Camille. This right here. Considering freaking Considering Tony Khan is on the internet, he probably saw this, so expect it, because that's what he does. He's on the internet. He's lurking on the internet, getting ideas from the fans. So this little faction that people are pushing, the Renegade Twins with Camille, hell, do that and stay in there if you're Camille for as long as possible. Because the second it's over, I don't know what Tony Khan's gonna do. I just don't know. Might end up on ROH or some like dark match on Collision, for all we know. Stay in this faction for as long as you can. I'm not joking. Stay in the faction as long as you can, because once it's over, Tony Khan is going to forget. Okay? That's how it's going to work. Hell no. I'm just reading tweet. I'm reading the chat. It said, is Camille better than Julia? At what? The answer is no. The subject is closed. She's stronger than her physically, but that's about it. No. The answer is no. Not better. No. That's the answer. No. No matter what. No. Let's talk about this. Like, she's obviously stronger than her physically. That's about it. No, Camille is not. Camille, like I said, a solid worker, doesn't put a foot wrong in the ring, does the job, but she's not going to wow you in the ring. She's not going to do some kind of athletic feat. She's not going to cut a great promo. She's not going to do great character work. She's a solid in-ring performer who looks like $1,000,000. And that's it. She's not on the level of a Raquel or a Chris Statlander or Rhea or even Jade, because Jade has more athleticism, therefore she has more upside, right? Because Jade is more explosive. She has more explosiveness as an athlete. She has more upside in the ring with more training. She's just a solid worker who carries herself like a star. She carries herself like a star, which is big in WWE. Or in wrestling, not WWE, but in wrestling, right? She'll be fine. In this role, she'll be fine. Once this role is over, I'll be worried. But as Mercedes Moné's muscle, she'll be in good position on TV every week, in prime position to have good moments in AEW. I'm just worried about what happens afterwards. That's what I'm worried about. Like, you can watch her. Don't take my word for it. Google Kamille against Maddie Ronkowski. There's 2 matches on YouTube. Watch it. Look for yourself. You can watch her dropping the belt to what's her face. Whoever the champion is now, I've got her name. I forgot who the champion now. I watched that match, the entirety of that match. It's a good match. She dropped the belt to what's her face. Let me find out what her name is. I feel bad for saying what's her face. Who's the current AEW champion? Not AEW, but NWA champion. Women's champion. You can find that match on YouTube. What's her name? I can't remember. Oh, Kenzie Page. Yep, it's on YouTube. Kamille against Kenzie Page. Solid match. Okay, you can take your own, use your own eyes to check her out. She's a solid worker in the ring. She's solid to good. Solid to good. Not gonna put a foot wrong. Does the job. But she's not no special in-ring talent. It is what it is. But you can watch Kamille against Kenzie Page. You can watch Kamille against Maddie Ronkowski. There's those matches online for you to watch. She's a solid worker, and that's pretty much it. She's not Megan Bayne. No, Megan Bayne is good. It's good. Megan Bayne is a big girl, and she's very good in the ring. Megan Bayne is somebody I would want on my roster immediately if I was WWE. She's not Megan Bayne. She's not Chris Statlander. She's not Rhea Ripley. That's not what you're getting. You're getting a solid worker with good build and a good look. Megan Bayne would have been a better hire. I would have been mad if she was a muscle. No, Megan Bayne should stand on her own. She should not be a muscle for anybody. She should stand on her own, I think. They can use her like that, but I think it's a waste because she's way too damn good for that, I think. Megan Bayne is a special, bigger chick in ring. Like, I think she's really legitimately she can hold the belt in NXT. Megan Bayne can. She can hold a belt on the main roster of WWE one day if she wanted to. And she's like 26, something like that. There's a different type of talent we're talking about when it comes to Megan Bayne and Camille. Megan Bayne is a better in-ring talent than Camille. She's only 26 years old. Wow. How old is Camille? Yes, Camille is 31. And Megan Bayne is 26 and already better in the ring and more explosive as an athlete. It's no question. It's not even close. Okay. So yeah, so Camille will be fine as long as she's in that faction. I'm not worried. She'll be fine. So what are your thoughts on this pairing? Did you like it? Did it make sense to you? It makes sense, of course. We all thought about it. We all suggested it online. It's like the most obvious solution to the problem. Bring her in as Mercedes Moné's muscle, you know? How you guys feel about it? You like it? You love it? Is it okay? Are you disappointed? You want something else? Are you bored? Like, she didn't get a great reaction, but how could you? I mean, she came out of nowhere. Nobody's seen her for a while. She was signed back in February. Like, who knew she was going to show up? Like, so of course she didn't get a great reaction. I don't blame her for that. It's Tony Khan's fault. Her reaction was bad. They could have done things to hype her up. They could have done things to hype up that reveal or that showing, but it didn't do that. So it's kind of a dud from the audience perspective. Tony Khan, man, that's how you going to do it. I mean, what you going to do? What are you going to do? At this point, Megan Bayne should probably not go to AEW because where do you fit in on Dynamite? You don't. So you'll probably be on either Collision doing something, or you'll be on Ring of Honor. I don't think she fits in anywhere because Mercedes does not need two muscle. She doesn't need two heavies. She doesn't. And Britt Baker doesn't need one. Britt Baker stand on her own, especially if you're bringing in Jamie Hayter. Like, if she comes back, like, I don't love the fit for Megan Bayne right now on AEW. But it's her choice. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure both companies are aware. I'm pretty sure both companies are aware of Megan Bayne. We'll see what happens. Megan Bayne is what WWE hoped babyface Raquel could be. Megan Bayne is more of a heel, honestly. And Raquel is better as a heel as well. That'd be an interesting matchup, Megan against Raquel. I would like to see that. Both are interesting. Yes, Megan Bayne is better than Camille. Yes. Yes, she's better than Camille and 5 years younger. Is Megan Bayne going to Marigold? She tried to. She tried to go Marigold, but she was under contract at the time, and they wouldn't let her go. They wouldn't release her. So I don't know what the issue is now. I tweeted at her at one point, I want to see her wrestle Julia again, and she retweeted it. So she wants to wrestle Julia again. That's not happening in Marigold anytime soon because Julia's going to NXT. The only way that happens is if she goes to NXT. Right now, she's wrestling in GCW, doing dates as a freelancer. We'll see what happens with Megan Bayne. We will see. We'll see. Yeah, Raquel's might be coming back sometime soon. All right, let's talk about. Okay, let me go look at what you're talking about. Well, before we go to the next topic, let me look at what you're talking about with Carmen Petrovitz. Is it about the Pat McAfee thing? Carmen Petrovitz. Was it about the Pat McAfee thing? Is this what you're talking about? Wait. Let me see. Carmen buys Twitter split. Talking about this. Wait, where is it? Talking about this right here. God forbid fans want to play with wrestlers in a wrestling game. That you talking about? If that's what you're talking about, yeah, they were put in a DLC for the video game, and fans were upset because why the hell are you putting these jokers in the game? I can understand why fans are mad that these dopes are in the game. I can understand that. They don't need to be in that game. Sorry. I can understand putting Pat McAfee in there, but his buddies, no. Why? That's stupid. Sorry. I think it's stupid that they're in the game. Sorry. It's dumb. I understand Pat McAfee, but these jokers, no. That's stupid. But yeah, let's move on. Assuming that's what you're talking about, let's move on to the next topic here. Quick break. All right, so that was Camille's debut. Cool, cool, cool. Now, what else happened on the show? Because Dynamite happened last night. Like I said, it was an okay show. Let's talk about this for a second here. Let's talk about Willow. So Willow got wrecked by Chris Statlander last night, and they set up a match next week, the title eliminator match for the CMLL World Women's Championship. You heard that right? The CMLL, let me make sure I'm saying that right. The CMLL World Women's Championship will be on the line next week on AEW television. But what Tony Khan went and did, he found a way to make the CMLL belt a freaking AEW title, basically. So now, I guess credit to him. Now you got 3 titles for 3 women's feuds, basically, right? TBS title with Mercedes Moné, the AEW women's title with Toni Storm, now the CMLL World Women's Championship for Willow. You know what the problem is? It's the extra L. That's what keeps throwing me off. I just want to say CML, but no, it's a CMLL. That's what threw me off with that damn pronunciation there. All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh. I mean, credit to Tony Khan, I guess, for getting this on his damn show for his benefit, for his talent. But this is just dumb. CMLL gave Willow the belt, and now she's walking around on AEW television, and she defending it next week on AEW television on Dynamite. She'll probably drop the belt, maybe, to set up a match with Chris Statlander at All In. Why is this happening? That's a question. That's a real question here. Why is CMLL doing this? Well, I'll tell you why. Yeah, there's too many damn belts. There's way too many damn belts between the international belt that MJF has and the TNT belt that the Scapegoat has, Jack Perry, and this CMLL belt that Willow has, and the TBS belt, and the AEW women's belt, and the damn dumb belt the bullshit belt that Jericho has. There's too many damn belts, but okay, I digress, right? Why is CMLL doing this? Why? Well, they're trying to do the same thing that New Japan is doing. They're trying to do it, but in a dumber way. Now, what do I mean? Well, right now, let's go back. Let's go back in time a bit, all right? Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Take it back, all right? New Japan signs Mercedes Moné, right? Now, they have the IWGP Women's Championship belt that Kairi Sane has. They created this belt, the first women's title, the top title in the promotion for the women, the IWGP belt. They created it, and they gave it to Kairi Sane. They signed Mercedes Moné. What happened? Mercedes Moné beat Kairi Sane, and Kairi was not happy, by the way. That loss led to Kairi leaving to go to WWE again. She was not happy about how Bushiroad handled her title reign. She thought she was going to be champion for a long time and make that belt important. She lost after like 60 days. She lost it. She was upset. She went back to WWE. So it wasn't for that issue, wasn't for that decision, Kairi may still be in Stardom. Just take that for what it's worth. That's not opinion or speculation. That's a fact. She said in interviews she was not a fan of how they did that. She didn't like it, and that's part of the reason why she left. Okay, so that's in stone, set in stone, right? So Mercedes Moné is a champion. She's the new IWGP champion. But here's the problem: they don't want her to be champion, really. She's a big star, but they want that belt to be on a Stardom talent. They want that to be on someone who is over there in Japan. So they come up with a decision. Okay, Mercedes Moné, you're going to drop the belt to Mayu. Mayu Iwatani, the great Mayu Iwatani, is going to beat you to that belt, and she still has the championship to this day. To this day, she still has it. She held that belt for like 400 days. Mayu has. She beat Mercedes Moné, but then they have a problem. Okay, we don't want her to have that belt. We want her to have a belt. So what do we do? Well, we're going to create a bullshit belt, the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, and we'll create it for Mercedes. Let's be honest about something here, guys. Okay, let's be honest about something. That belt is what I call bullshit. That's what it is. It's a bullshit belt. It's a belt created for one woman. They had a star in Mercedes Moné. They wanted her to have a belt. Why? As marketing, to be a walking billboard. They want for every time they see Mercedes Moné, what do they say? It's the TBS champion and the New Japan Strong Women's Championship. Every time you see Mercedes Moné, you have to call out New Japan. So they want to create a belt for her that she can walk around with in the United States of America all day long and promote their promotion. All right? A walking billboard. It's branding, it's marketing, that's all it is. Which is why that belt is really bullshit. Honestly, sorry Willow Nightingale who had the belt first. Sorry Julia who had that belt. Sorry Stephanie Vaquer who also held that belt. Your reigns were meaningless. And Julia knows this. Julia talked about this before. In many interviews, Julia has talked about how there's a dark cloud around her title reign as the New Japan Strong Champion. Why? Because the belt was made for one person and that person never held the belt. It's a joke, okay? Only thing that's going to matter with that belt is when she loses it. Because now the company is making a decision to, okay, Mercedes Moné, you want to drop that belt and put somebody over. That's the only time it's going to matter. Everything that happened before she held it is meaningless. That's just the truth, okay? It's a nothing belt right now. It's nothing belt. But New Japan had the good sense to create a belt for marketing that Mercedes Moné could walk around with. They did not want her to have that IWGP belt, the actual belt that had the actual stakes that Mayu has right now. CMLL, the fools that they are doing the same thing, but they didn't have a good sense to create a bullshit belt. They could have created the CMLL United States Women's Championship, some nonsense to give to Willow, and Willow could walk around as a billboard promoting their promotion. Every time you see Willow, you hear CMLL. That's what they should have done. But they put the actual Women's Championship, the one that Stephanie Vaquer had, on Willow. And you wonder why Stephanie didn't give a damn about that belt? You wonder why she didn't care about dropping it? Look at what they're doing. They're putting the belt on freaking Willow. She can walk around the AEW promoting the promotion in America. It's all about United States promotion. That's all they're trying to do. New Japan and CMLL. Only difference is New Japan had the good sense to create a bullshit belt for Mercedes Moné. They could have done the same thing. CMLL could have created a United States Women's Championship for Willow. They didn't do it. So now their women's division does not have a champion on home soil in that promotion. The champion is freaking Willow in AEW. Yikes. Again, trying to do the same thing that New Japan did, just dumber. I don't know why you would have... They're like doing a tournament for the tag belts because Stephanie was tag team champion and the world champion. So they had to create a tournament for the tag titles. But there's no tournament for the women's title because the women's title is on freaking Willow Nightingale in AEW. Insanity. So there's that. So next week there'll be a eliminator match for the CMLL belt that Willow has, that you see here in this picture, and it's all a big fat mess. Yeah, I don't understand. Like this part, I understand what they're doing. I just explained it, so I understand it, right? But this partnership, just messy. Like I don't understand how you can enjoy this belt holding situation where everybody has a belt from different promotions and there's different matches being created and title shots here and there coming out of nowhere, and CMLL belt being freaking defended on the show on Dynamite. It's a mess, okay? It's a mess. Yeah, I don't even know like where to even start with this stuff. Like AEW are happy to do it, I guess, because their talent gets championship belts. They're trying to cross over to America, right? More exposure in America by having AEW talent have the belt. Again, they should have just created a bullshit belt, but whatever, okay? I don't get it. I don't get why you would make your women's division look that bad. Because it looks bad for your women's division. For them to not have a championship, for them to not have a champion because she's in AEW, that's kind of weird. I understand the whole crossover. I'm sure Willow will go to CMLL again and defend it there eventually. But it all feels kind of empty and weird, you know? You got to build up somebody and take it off of Willow immediately. Okay, that's what I would do. But I don't know. CMLL is kind of like, Tony Khan doesn't care. Well, why would he care? It's not his job to care about that. CMLL should not be doing that shit. CMLL should be handling it differently, but here's what it is. So there's that. There's that. All right, what else are we gonna talk about here? Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. Tony Khan doesn't care. I would hate to be in partnership with AEW. Mercedes Moné isn't defending that New Japan belt until Wrestle Kingdom next year. I thought Wrestle Kingdom was at the end of the year, in December. Yeah, I don't know when she's defending that New Japan belt. She's not losing it anytime soon. Again, it's her belt, right? They created it for her. So, like, she can hold it for as long as she's in AEW, crying out loud. I don't know. She may do that. Whenever her contract ends with AEW, then she'll drop it. When she goes to WWE, I guess. I don't know. I would say she's going to hold that thing for a solid 2 years. A solid 2-year reign with that New Japan belt, I think. They may try to spice it up here and there, but yeah, probably 2-year reign, at least. I'm surprised Athena or Billy never show up on Dynamite because they're on a paywall behind the wall for ROH. They are ROH talents. I would love for them. Here's the thing: other Ring of Honor talent pop up on Dynamite, but they don't. I don't know why. I don't understand why they're never on Dynamite, but other people from ROH are. I don't know why that is the case. You have to ask the con man. What else happened on Dynamite, I guess? Let's see. MJF created a new belt. And he slashed Will Ospreay's tires. He has that American belt, the American International belt. Another belt that's unnecessary. Yeah. What's higher on the card? The International belt or the TNT belt? I don't know. I have no idea what's higher than the other one. Like, what's higher billing? I don't know. He's facing Will Ospreay at All In. Sorry, Daniel Garcia. Is Daniel Garcia? There's rumors that Daniel Garcia is leaving AEW. There's rumors that there's a contract he needs to sign, and he's not signed it yet. Because I don't understand why Daniel Garcia got beat up the way he did. Now he's completely out of the picture. No All In match. He got beat up by MJF. I thought they're gonna go back to it. I thought that maybe we'd do MJF against Daniel Garcia at All In. That's not happening. It's going to be Will Ospreay again, which I don't like. We just saw them wrestle an hour-long match. I thought they're going to go a different direction with Daniel Garcia, but now there's rumors that he wants to be out of there, or there's rumors that he might go to NXT. I don't know if those rumors are true, but another match between Will Ospreay and MJF is coming. Will it be another hour? I don't know, whatever. Of course, you got Daniel Garcia out of the picture. Got Swerve against Bryan Danielson, apparently, at All In. Who's going to win that? Swerve or Bryan Danielson? I don't know. After Blood and Guts match, they set up Jack Perry against... What's his face? What am I blanking on? Oh my God, what's his face? What's his name? I'm blanking. Mind fart. The guy who wants to act like he's a crash test dummy. What's his name? My God, why am I blanking on this dude's name? I'm annoyed. One of those moments where you're just completely blanking on somebody's name, but even though you know it. Like, Darby Allin. Yeah. My goodness gracious. Yes, Darby. Why can I not think of his name? That's annoying. Darby Allin, yes. Darby is going to be facing Jack Perry at All In for the TNT belt. It looks like. So that'll be interesting, I guess. So it looked like it's Darby against Jack. Got Swerve against Hangman at All Out, maybe. But he's going to be facing Bryan Danielson at first, right? At All In. Got Will against MJF at All In. Daniel Garcia, I don't know, man. It looks like going to be out of the picture here. It's supposed to be ugly. Richard, Yeah, that belt looks terrible, but according to the AEW stands, it's supposed to look ugly. You're supposed to hate it. Like, whatever. Whatever. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. Mission accomplished, because that belt is hideous. But I get it. We're supposed to hate the belt. I got it. I get it, okay? But yeah, that belt is hideous. That MJF unveiled yesterday, really bad. Yeah, I think it looked bad. Gold on the Stars and Stripes looked very bad. Where is that belt at? Let me pull it up real quick. That thing looks hideous. Where is that belt? Here it is. I get it. It's supposed to be annoying. It's supposed to be obnoxious. Mission accomplished. Like I said, a mission accomplished. It looks hideous. Is MJF's shtick getting old? Well, he was a babyface for the longest time, so he came back as a heel. I would say, I think the crowd is like, he's getting the boos. He's getting the appropriate boos, so I would say no, it's not getting old. Do I love it now? Not really. Makes a comment about Will Ospreay's dead grandmother and now she's fat. I mean, it is what it is. He's doing a good job. He's doing good heel work. It's again kind of boring. I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's just like, you know, it is what it is with MJF. I don't hate it. It is what it is. Oh, that's nice of EO Sky. Anyway, the IWC can't stand MJF now. Yeah, they used to love him, but now he's getting kind of like, I don't know. The opinions on him is kind of changing these days. Sometimes people think he's a company man with AEW. He had that damn tattoo on his damn leg, right? And some people think he is like yeah, I don't know. It's interesting with MJF. I think they love him and they hate him. They love him and they hate him. You know? It's interesting though. Interesting. I skipped over the Jericho match. I didn't watch it. I skipped it. So you can tell me about the Jericho match. I did not watch it one bit. Not 1 second of that match. They updated EO's render. Finally. Awesome. So let's talk about this tweet by Corey Graves. Corey Graves, he had his own issues with concussions. So he took to Twitter when he saw that damn chair shot at Blood and Guts. You know, talked about how, you know, let's try not to do that. Let's protect ourselves, you know. Not worth it, man. This man deals with memory loss, deals with actual repercussions from concussion. It took him out of the wrestling business. It was important to him. Some folks went after him. They attacked him for giving this reasonable, benign tweet here. That's completely reasonable. He had to delete it. Now, why he deleted it, I'm not sure. But yeah, this tweet is like completely it's benign. There's nothing here that anyone should take offense to. We should all agree with this tweet. But some folks were upset by it. I just don't understand why. He's right, 100% right. Take care of your head. Take care of yourselves. Be safe in the ring. That chair shot looked nuts. I don't care if it's a freaking gimmick chair. It looked nuts, okay? It looked nuts. Maybe it's not a real chair. Maybe it's not. But still, be safe. Try to not to engage in those type of attacks like this. I don't love those chair shots. I don't. If it's a way to make it look safe, if there's a way to make it safe, then do it. But I don't love it. Again, if it's a gimmick chair, fine, I understand. But I do not believe that he should have deleted this tweet. I don't think anybody should have went after him for this tweet at all. I think that's crazy. A gimmick tweet, gimmicked chair apparently, but still, that thing was nuts. Boom! It was very loud in the arena as well. Very loud. Brian Alvarez. I can tell you this. It was one of the shaved down chairs. Okay, so it was a gimmick chair. I don't know how shaved down it was, or it is. I don't know how soft it is, but it was a gimmick chair. Okay. There you have it, folks, I guess. If you believe Brian Alvarez, I mean, if you believe that dude, him and Dave Meltzer are kind of like batting a bad average right now. They're pretty bad these days with their reporting, but if you want to believe that, you can. I'm sure it probably was. Did Tony Storm return too soon? That's an interesting point. I don't know if she returned too soon. I did think, because you have a month ago, that pull apart brawl did feel like it was much closer. Like it felt like that's something that should have happened like a week or 1 week or 2 weeks away. I see what you're saying. Could not have a month to go, like a month of booking to do, where that pull apart brawl felt like more of like a go home almost. Maybe not a full on go home segment, but like a close to it. We got like a month left. Like how long is when is All In? Isn't like a month out? AEW All In. It is August 20th. Yeah, a month. I would say it probably was a little early for that segment in particular. Probably a little early. Probably should have came maybe 2 weeks out or even 3 weeks, but not a full month. It's literally August 25th. Maybe a little early. Probably should have been out a little longer. Maybe 2 weeks out. Maybe 2 weeks. All right. That's pretty much all I want to talk about with AEW. I don't want to talk about anything else. I don't think. Let me see. Let me check. Check here. Is that it? I thought the Blood and Guts match did a good job of setting up storylines. Again, setting up the Swerve Hangman stuff. That was well done in the match. I thought some of the spots were good. That was an overall solid Blood and Guts. Team AEW wins. That leads to, again, Darby against Jack Perry, because I think the requirement was like, I'm gonna set him on fire. I think that's how he won the match. He said, I'm gonna set him on fire if you don't agree to give me a TNT title match. So he agreed. So we got the match. Then he said, I quit. That was the end of it. Fine match. Crazy madness. I think they did a good enough job. I like the Swerve stuff. The Swerve Hangman stuff were really good. I Swerve stapling folk, that was fine. Like that was all good. I have no issues with that. American belt looks like a boxing title belt. Another title to show off. Yeah, there's another title. Once, assuming Will Ospreay wins at All In, it'll be done. The belt will be scrapped. So, what was the point of it? Unless MJF wins, which I'll be surprised if he did. Having MJF beat Willow. I keep saying Willow. Willow. Having MJF beat Will Ospreay twice. You know what it is? Because Will Ospreay and Will O is Will and an O. Will Ospreay. That's why it's happening. Having Will Ospreay lose twice to MJF is probably a mistake. Probably don't want to do that. So he'll probably but we'll see what happens there. I think he'll beat him in a rematch and probably convert the belt back to original form. So goodbye, American belt. Make America great again gimmick. Is that what he's doing? He was dialing in the whole like America thing, right? I think it's because he's going to UK. That's why he's doing that, right? I'm going to the UK for All In, so I'm really gonna drive home the USA thing, bring in the USA belt to UK for extra heat, right? That's why he's doing that. Screw you, UK. Screw you and your boy Will Ospreay. I'm an American. I'm bringing my American belt to get a massive amount of heat, and then I'm gonna lose, and that'll be that. So he's doing that for the sake of the All In match. He'll probably stop once it's over. He'll stop once it's over, I think, because there's no point, because the match will be over. Let's talk about WWE in Japan. So last night, by last night I mean early this morning, WWE superstars were in Japan having a good old time. Unfortunately for us, I was upset to find out Here's a tweet from Mako Sanamura. So the babyfaces won. Jade, Bianca, Mako, and Bailey teamed together, and they won. I was disappointed to find out that they're not allowed to record in these venues. They're not getting any clips, any video clips whatsoever. That's disappointing to me. The whole reason why I was excited, the whole reason why I cared about this damn thing, because I thought we're gonna get some clips, some videos from of our wrestlers in Japan. Nothing, just pictures. That is disappointing. That's almost as disappointing as SmackDown. Okay. Here's Liv Morgan pinning Io. This is not how she won. She won by roll up, for the record. Here's Bianca and Bailey in Japan, in Osaka. Here's Asuka walking without any crutches in Osaka with damage control. I love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see Asuka looking happy and being able to walk without any crutches. Here's Mako with Io. That's a dream match for folks right there. They fought each other before back in the day though. Here's Tiffany with the folk. Yeah, so this was some of the matches. So once I realized we weren't getting any video, I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done following this nonsense. But yeah, it was apparently a fun show. Got New Day against Judgment Day. I don't have all the pictures here. In fact, let me just do this. Kairi, Io in Japan and Osaka, Bailey. Here's Shinsuke. Oh, they're releasing video. So this is an actual video from the show. Cool. Let me not get a copyright. What else did they release? Any other video clips? No. So that's kind of disappointing. I thought we were gonna get a lot more fan videos, but apparently they don't do that and they're strict about it. I'm hoping that somebody was a renegade and somebody freaking recorded that shit. Oh, here it is. Well, here's another one. Is that fan or this is like official thing? Here's Tiffany where her Money in the Bank briefcase has not been replaced. So we're getting that pink one probably next Friday. Liv Morgan is enjoying her time in this character, by the way. She's really enjoying her character run here. She's loving every bit of everything she's doing right now. Good for her. Here's Cody in Japan. Again, no video clips. Kind of sucks. Here's Staxton, Japan. Here's Rey Mysterio in Japan. Here's Cody with a fan. So fun stuff that we can't see via video. Tiffany again. Oh, wait, video. There's some kind. There's a rebel. There's a rebel in there. Cool. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is what I'm talking about. Damn the rules. Damn the rules. This is what I want to see. Damn the rules. Break it. Record. What are they gonna do? Throw you out? They might go check in for you in there. Louisville kick. Yep. So Mako said that in her tweet that this is the most noise Japan's made. Because typically in Japan, if you watch Joshi Wrestling, you watch Japan promotions, they're usually quiet and they do the clap. But she's talking about how WWE Universe in Japan were loud. And she enjoyed how loud the crowd was compared to usual. That was nice to hear. So WWE, no matter where you are, the fans make noise, they get mad. Not mad, they get loud. No matter where you are, no matter the culture. The fans get it. They make some noise. You love to see it. Look at this cosplay. Oh, cosplay is big over there, right? We all know it's big over there in Japan. The cosplaying, the Wyatt 6, this is hilarious. What is going on here? Malcolm looks stunning. He always does. Yeah, this pin is insane. Liv Morgan enjoying life. What is going on here? Ray, I think it's my tweet. It is. But yeah, let's see another clip from Osaka. Hit a wall. Solid whoa. So the Japanese folk make some noise out there. That's good. If they want a PLE, they gotta make noise. If they want a PLE, they gotta make noise. Let's see they put any other videos out here. Media. Where's the video? Any video? Any video? Any video? No. Maybe YouTube will have something eventually. But let's make go. This might be official video, not fan though. Here we go. This is the content I want to see. This is what I want to see. Here you go. That's cool. I wanted more of this. I want to see all this stuff in video format, not pictures. These are cool shots from Kyrie and Io. Did that group suplex. Huh. Why didn't you record it? They're not gonna freaking catch you recording. There's no way they would have caught it. Everybody recording, no way. I don't buy that. Somebody gotta be freaking a rebel and record it. Stop being so scared. I don't want to get the music copyright, so let me just play this video. Shinsuke, good for Shinsuke. Hopefully in freaking Tokyo. Because here's the thing, a lot of people are wondering about Julia. Was Julia going to show up? If Julia was going to show up, it was always going to be the Tokyo show. Where the Tokyo show is the same place that Summer Destiny was for Marigold. So like Julia is for sure going to show up there. Is she going to have a match? I don't think so. I think they're going to do what they did with Io Sky. She's going to come out there and say, I've been signed. Welcome our new signing. They're going to present her as a new WWE superstar. I think that's what we're going to get. No match, but just like a presentation of Julia in Tokyo. For both shows, I don't know. There's two shows in Tokyo. The Saturday show was sold out. Do they wait for the sold out show? Or do they do it on both shows? I don't know. But I think the Tokyo show is where we have to expect a Julia sighting for sure. That was always going to be the time to do it in Tokyo, not Osaka. So Julia stands, stay strong. Your girl will be in Tokyo very, very soon. Mako at SummerSlam against Io Sky. In your dreams. That'd be cool, but look at Asuka in Osaka with no crutches. You love to see it. What is going on here? Look at this cosplay. That is Rhea, and what is going on here? And Kyrie? That's Kyrie. Rhea and Kyrie cosplay. Gunther, Ray. We would have saw clips of that. Let's see. Jay and Damian Priest. Yep. Just waiting for Julia tomorrow. tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I think she'll be there for both Tokyo shows. Why not? But definitely the sold out show for sure. The last show, the sold out one for sure. I don't see why not. Oh, Tiffany. I already saw that one. Yeah, I was expecting a lot more. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed. This is SmackDown all over again.
たった今 WWE 大阪公演の私の試合を終えたところです。なんと私今日2試合もやっちゃったんですけど、いよいよ明日は東京公演ですよ皆さん。今日の大阪の皆さんはすごくたくさん声を出してめちゃくちゃ心から声を出して楽しんでました。さて東京の皆さんはどれだけ大きな声を出せるかな。ぜひ私たち WWE スーパースターと一緒に心の底から叫んで楽しんでください。東京両国国技館で待ってます。
So I heard Tokyo there and I heard the name of the arena. So I'm assuming what she said was, this is a great show. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Now, tomorrow we have a show in Tokyo. And she said the name of the arena. So come out to see us in Tokyo. That's my breakdown of that. Do I know for sure? No, but I'm pretty sure that's what she was saying. Come out to see the next two shows in Tokyo. That's what she said. My Japanese is flawless. No flaws in my Japanese. Yeah, so that was that. I mean, I wish there was more content. Let me see YouTube real quick. Let me check YouTube real quick before I give up. Japan, WWE, Osaka. "24 hours. What a bunch of scaredy cats. Oh, no. Oh no, it fooled me. I thought the actual video of Asuka talking, it wasn't. What a bunch of proper non-law breaking. It's not even against the law, just freaking record. That'd be so scary. Goodness gracious. Nobody had the guts to record video. Wrestling Universe updates. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing, folks. We don't have any video out yet beyond what we already saw. Oh, wait.
Come on! Oh, chip shot!
Never mind.
Let's go! Finn Balor!
Got some video.
Up dive! Oh! Let's go! Oh! Come on!
So this guy could get away with it, but everybody was scared? Give me a break. Nobody's gonna get caught.
Let's go, Finn Balor! Cut the grass! Cut the grass!
Cut the grass. What?
Up dive!
Dom and Sammy.
Come on! Oh, close line! Let's go, Sammy!
Nobody's gonna get caught.
Halua kick!
Liver kick.
Halua
Bang.
wrestling! Jones! Up dive!
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
We have some content here.
Come on!
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
Here's that
let's
suplex.
go! Superplex!
That's hilarious.
Let's go! Superplex!
That looked a little rough on that right side there.
Jet Cargill! Let's go!
Looked a little rough on the right side there.
Superplex!
Let me see that again.
Let's
1, 2, 3. Yeah, Dakota didn't get it right. Rotate all the way. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask. This is some content. KOD to Tiffany. Springboard, drop it. Bailey going for the Bailey. The commentator's having a good old time. Oh. Kyrie tends to get out of here. For the Kyrie going for that elbow, or is she going for the punch? Get the crowd hype. Let's go. Oh, crossbody to the outside. Yeet. So the Japanese folk are out there yeeting as well. His commentator is hilarious. Yeah, they do that multi suplex on all the damn shows. They do that. Damien Priest has been yeeting at all the house shows. He's full on babyface at this point. Full on babyface. Yeet. He been yeeting at all the house shows he has been. So yeah, he's definitely babyface right now. Good for him. The super kick merchant. Come on, Jay, move. Have better work rate. This is terrible. There. Rey Mysterio against Gunther.
Let's go, Ray.
Oh, springboard. Oh, it's cooking. Let's go, Ray. Bounce. DDT. Nope. Nope. Into the corner.
619.
Or more specifically, what happened during a certain segment with Britt Baker. Ignore that. Power bomb. Yes. One. That's over. LA Knight and KO against the Bloodline.
Let's go, LA Knight. Yeah.
A good show to put on for these folks. A good show. I see NWO shirts in the back. But they're still pretty muted. They're still pretty laid back, the audience is. KO chants. Love to hear it. Yeah, I don't know about the PLE for Japan. Sorry, Japan. I don't know about that. I don't know about PLE. I don't know. I mean, they're doing. I mean, they're engaged, but it's not that loud. Shinsuke. The hype for Shinsuke. Oh, caught. Boom. Roll over. Yeah, that's a nice spot from Shinsuke. Shinsuke looking at it. Lining up AJ Styles. Watch out. Go for the pin. Cody Rhodes gonna break it up. Nope. Cody would have lost had he not broken that up. You would have lost had he not got up, man. What are you doing? Kicked. Pedigree. Pedigree to Shinsuke. 1, 2. Kick out. Here's the thing, though. I think they may go to have a PLE. They may have it, but Mexico was loud. Italy was loud. So they go to Japan is for a specific reason. They're really trying to tap into the market. It's not quiet, but in comparison to your Italy's and your Mexico's, it's not gonna be that loud. But it can still go if they have a targeted reason to go there. AJ Styles is still amazing, man. Still great. Going for, oh nope, he went for the Styles Clash, nope. Crossroads, pin is over. Shinsuke did not take the pin. Shinsuke does not take the pin. I appreciate that, sir. Who put this video together? You're the like. Wrestle Universe? Oh, that's what you're telling me. Somebody was telling me Wrestle Universe in the chat. Oh, okay. Soccer TV was telling me. Okay. My bad, Soccer TV. My bad, Soccer TV. I didn't know what you were saying. You were telling me to look at Wrestle Universe updates. I didn't know what that meant when you said Wrestle Universe updates, but now I see why. Awesome, great. I feel a little bit better. Oh, he copies content. Oh, this is what this account does. He just copies other people's content. He's a bad faith actor here. Well, I appreciate alerting me to this. Nonetheless, it probably is someone else's video. Probably is. I'll take back my like. Yeah, but this is great. I love that. Thank you. I want to see something. I don't feel that bad. All right. So that's it for the stream, folks. Basically, unless you have any questions. Matter of fact, I was quiet for a while. I'll give like 5 minutes. What's up? Got any questions about anything? Any questions at all that I didn't talk about or you want to ask about? New meta eyewear? The hell does that mean, Pedro? New meta eyewear. What is that? What are you talking about? Can you go there? Is that a YouTube channel? What is that? New meta eyewear. What the hell is that? You gotta give me more of that, Pedro. I don't know what's happening. What is that? New meta eyewear. What is that? Is that a Twitter or a YouTube? Just curious. You say you took it down, but what was it? Is that Twitter? Or Japanese highlights? Japan highlights. Oh, I see what you're saying. To record. Oh, okay, meta. Okay, oh, okay, now I got it. I got you. I see what you're saying now. Meta as in like Facebook. Those eyewear he's wearing. Okay, I got you. SmackDown sucks. Hard to tell you the truth. SmackDown is already freaking it's a tape show. I'll pull up SmackDown real quick. Why not? SmackDown. It is what it is. It's taped. There's spoilers out there already. Know what's gonna happen. There's a tag match. There's a I can't find the matches for SmackDown. Not that compelling stuff, folks. It's your typical second taping show. No support for your girl? Well, Bianca? I mean, I'm gonna watch it, I guess. There's a segment with Bianca and Jade. I already know what's gonna happen. I already know. Should Raquel join the Liv? Yes. I would love for Raquel to join the Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan storyline. I would love for her to show up at SummerSlam and cost Rhea the win. I would love for her to show up and cost Rhea and align herself with Liv Morgan. I love that. I would love it. Get her in that storyline with Liv. I'll have it in the background. I have SmackDown on in the background for sure. Will I be that invested? No, because I already know what's going to happen. But yeah, it'll be fine. Any news on Rio or Rio? I think it's Rio. Rio joined. I didn't hear anything about that. Rio joining WWE? Since when? Since when is she going to join WWE? I haven't heard that at all. That's a big fat no. I would say no, that's not happening. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I was thinking about somebody else. Never mind. I know what you're talking about now. How about the Australian chick? Okay. My bad. I thought you were talking about somebody else. She apparently is in consideration. I think she tried out. They don't want her right now, I don't think. But I do think she'll be in WWE eventually, maybe in NXT at some point. I know what you're talking about now. My bad. My bad. Yeah, she's an interesting talent. I have to watch her more. I think I've seen like one match, but I know what you're talking about. She has a good look. We'll see. I'm not convinced, but we'll see. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. My bad. Like, who are you talking about? I thought you were talking about somebody else. What's that chick name from AEW? The Joshi. I got confused. My bad. And she's cool. Gotta see a little more. You talking about her? Girl on the left, the purple hair. That's what you're talking about. Gotta see more from her. I don't have any thoughts on her yet. I saw like one match. We'll see. Yeah, Ryo. That's what I thought you were talking about, Ryo. Like, what? Since when is she going to WWE? Yeah, never mind. My bad. Yeah, she's okay. I want to see more of her first. I don't have an opinion on her yet. TNA. Oh yeah, I'll probably be watching it via like someone else's stream, maybe. Apparently, there's more NXT crossover tonight. We'll see. How many matches will be on the SummerSlam card? Like 8. Think she looks pretty cool, ring performance wise. Yeah, I saw like one match. I'll do a deep dive on her eventually. SummerSlam will have like 8 matches probably. We'll wrap it up with the SummerSlam conversation, I guess. Let's see. There's 7 matches on the card so far. One thing I noticed, all singles matches. You notice that, folks? All singles. No triple threat, no all one-on-one. No singles, no triple threat, no tag team, no 6-man, no 6-woman. All singles matches. That's interesting. When's the last time that happened? No multi-man match beyond the 2. When's the last time that happened? Interesting, right? Singles, 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 singles all the way. For now, at least. Well, sorry for the damn tag team divisions. No love for the tag teams, but that's crazy, right? I think the Y6 Gable stuff is after that. Not SummerSlam. I talked about that before. I don't think you want to have a situation where you have daylight or have that be outside. I think it's better to have a controlled indoor environment for those matches. If you wanted to maintain a level of a mystique, you want it to be like important and look cool, I think having it in a stadium is a bad idea. You should have white 6 matches in a controlled arena. We can control the lighting. You can control the smoke. So I would say no white 6 match on a stadium show. So no to white 6. Bianca and Jay will be on the show in some capacity. Maybe even the pre-show, folks. Set yourself up for it. Prepare yourself mentally that the tag title for the women might be on the pre-show with Bianca, Jade, in the Unholy Union. Just mentally prepare yourself for it, because with a 3-hour pre-show, 3 hours is the pre-show. Starts at 7. The actual show starts at 7, but the pre-show starts at 4. That's 3 hours. I think we're gonna get a pre-show match, and it might be Bianca and Jade on the damn pre-show. Well, prepare yourselves. In case that makes you mad, prepare yourself for that. You can have them lose. You saying you can't have Blair join them and still, like, before. You can't have her join after they lose the titles. You can do Blair and Alba and Isla after they lose. You can. Is it the best storyline? No. It's probably better story-wise for Blair to be with them before they lose. Maybe you do. If you have Blair interfere, maybe you can do that. Do you want Bianca and Jade to lose again? Maybe. If it's a pre-show, maybe it's better that they do lose. It's gonna look bad. Bianca and Jade fans will be very upset to see them lose on the pre-show. But if you want to do Blair showing up to interfere, you can. And then that sets up the big three against the Blair Witch Project. And then Bianca and Jade win. That's another loss for Bianca and Jade. If there's an actual storyline, if there's actual story being told here, then fine, let them lose. If it leads to something compelling or interesting, I'm fine with Bianca and Jade losing. But make it count, make it mean something, make it matter. Don't just have them lose just because. Like, if Blair goes out there and costs them to win, let it be like an actual thing that makes Bianca or Jade mad. Let them talk it out. Let them be upset with each other. Do something. Do storytelling. Do something with the characters. That's all I ask. Or DQ finish on the pre-show. I don't know. A Bianca, Jade, Unholy Union, Chelsea, Piper, Shayna, Zoe. They'll have to set that up. What? Not tonight, because tonight is the pre-show. So what? Monday? Our pre-show, I mean pre-recorded. So we know what's going to happen. Which means you got to set that up on Monday. If you're going to do that. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't think they're going to do that. Remember, they got to go to NXT next week to defend the titles against Lash and Jakara. So that's a match they have to do next week on the 30th. So if you're gonna do a multi-women match, a multi-women tag match, then you got to set it up on Monday. Do they have enough time to set up a 4 tag team championship match? I don't think so. But then again, they did have a interaction with Shayna and Zoe last Monday. Something's got to give. Maybe it will be a multi-woman match. Maybe they do. By that I mean a multi-team match. Maybe they got to set it up on Monday. Set it up. I set it up though. But it's possible. Who would be the 2 teams from SmackDown? Would they all be from Raw? The other 3 teams? Would they all be from Raw? The other 3? Would the Party Birds get in there? No. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's interesting. Either way, I think folks are going to be disappointed. Either way, I think folks will be disappointed with what happens with the booking. No matter how you slice it, no matter how you look at it, I think it's going to be kind of disappointing. We'll see. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I'm not looking forward to that match at all. Not looking forward to that feud either. They dropped the ball in the women's division in the tag team scene. We'll see what happens though. SmackDown, I don't expect to be any better. Maybe Raw will spark something worth a damn, but we'll see. Maybe the Go Home SmackDown will have something as well. I don't know. Fatal 4-way for the tag titles. Because Shayna and Zoe did approach Isla and Alba on Monday. If they don't come back to that, why even bother? I don't know. Why even bother if they don't go back to that? Maybe that match happened on Monday. Maybe they had to do that match on Monday. I don't know. after SummerSlam. So Bianca and Jade lose. Then they go defend it on Raw. They won't have Blair to help them on Raw. Because Blair is a SmackDown superstar. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It can go multiple. It can go multiple ways. I don't 100% believe that Bianca and Jada will lose on SummerSlam show. On that stage, I don't buy it yet. We'll see. Even with Blair getting involved, I don't buy that they're going to lose yet. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The booking of Alba and Isla, yeah, it's been rough. Because they didn't have any plans or any real like interest in it. You know, they have other stuff to look at, other things to be concerned with. At least they're going to get a tag team match at NXT, at the Great American Bash at least. They could do it. There's multiple things they could do. They can have Blair get involved. They can have Blair not be involved until later. It just depends on what they want to do with the belts. If they want Bianca and Jay to be champions, Blair won't get involved. If they don't want them to be champions, then Blair will get involved and interfere. So it just depends on what they want to do, what direction they want to go with Bianca and Jade post SummerSlam. Right now, it looks like a longer tag team run, unfortunately. Big three action down the line, unfortunately. But yeah, everybody was all excited about the big three, so you get more big three, right? You all were excited about them standing together and flexing, right? Well, Triple H saw, now you're getting more big three content for God knows how long. We'll see. Yeah, Zelina is with the Party Birds as well. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, we need Charlotte Flair back. We do. She's going to shake things up. You can't deny Charlotte Flair. When she gets back, I think the title picture will be shaken up a bit with Bayley. Here's a question, because I think Bayley's going to win at SummerSlam, and I think Tiffany will not cash in because Tiffany has that broken down briefcase. She got to get the pink one first before she cashes in. So she'll walk around with the pink one for a while. So if that's the case, after she beats Nia Jax, who is Bayley's feud? Because Tiffany's going to want to cash in, right? She's going to be sneaky. So if that's the case, who is Bayley's feud after Nia Jax? Charlotte? No, she's not ready yet. Can she? No. Already faced Piper. There's nobody left. But Candice LeRae? Are they going to give Candice a run? Bayley said she wants to see Candice get a run. She said in an interview she wants Candice to get a push. Is she going to push for a Candice LeRae match? Are we going to get Bayley against Candice LeRae? I hear you with Bianca Bayley, but that's her in game. You would think it'd be kind of silly to have a Bianca. It'd be kind of silly to have a Bayley run and not have Bianca interacting with that reign at all. That'd be kind of silly. You feel like Bianca is her in game, right? After all that history, after all that beef, and like all that back and forth, you would think that ultimately at some point, her in game of her reign will have some type of Bianca Belair interaction, whether it's a match, whether it's a segment or something within her reign, right? But that's not the case, right? Really. Since she won it, Bianca has been away from Bayley. But you would think as a storyteller, at some point, Bianca has to go back into it. It has to come full circle. You can't have a reign with Bayley champion, Bianca's on the roster, and the two don't cross paths at all. There's too much storytelling to be told there. So you would think at some point Bianca and Bayley would cross paths while she's still champion. Like, that'd be kind of dumb to have that not happen. As many times Bianca has faced Bayley as champion, you're not gonna do the reverse. You're not gonna do Bayley champion and Bianca challenger in some capacity, even if it's not a clean ending. Even if something happens, like let's say Bianca and Bayley have a match, and that's when Tiffany interferes and Tiffany catches in. I'm not saying it needs to end with Bayley beating her or Bianca beating her, but some type of interaction during the feud got to happen at some point, you would think, considering the storytelling of the two, between the two. I hear you, Bailey. I hear you, Bailey. I hear you, Maya. That'd be crazy for them to have no type of interaction the entire reign. Like, considering pre-WrestleMania, their beef. Considering that beef, you're not going to have any interaction as a champion at all. Not one. I'm not saying that you didn't have a match. I'm not even saying a match, but some type of interaction. I think is going to happen for sure. War Games, because I think SmackDown is getting War Games. Why? Because I think Bad Blood will have the Raw title on the line. I think Bad Blood will have Rhea Liv Morgan rematch. All the blood feuds, all the super like feuds will have a lot of heat and anger are going to Bad Blood. So we're going to get a Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan Bad Blood match. And I think after that we have Survivor Series. So Raw gets the Bad Blood, the big, a lot of emotional feud there for Liv and Rhea, and then SmackDown will get War Games. Bianca and Bayley had to come cross paths there at some point anyway during the War Games build. So that's going to happen when you're building toward War Games eventually. Will Bayley still be champion? Maybe. But definitely, I feel SmackDown will get War Games. I think so. Because the Bad Blood PLE. Is when? Quick check. Bad Blood is October. There's no date attached to this thing yet? What is going on? Well, it's not on Wiki. Oh, October 5th. October 5th is Bad Blood. And then Survivor Series, is that announced yet? Survivor Series 124? Is that announced? Nope. Okay. Well, it's after Bad Blood. We know that. So Bad Blood is in October. Survivor Series in November. It makes sense for Raw to get the women's division in Bad Blood, and the SmackDown gets War Games after that. So that makes sense. Tegan Nox. Are you gonna be satisfied with a Tegan Nox Bayley match at a Bash to Berlin? Well, there's also Crown Jewel. I forgot about that. In Raw and SmackDown, not a chance. Not a chance. Might get both War Games. Oh, I know you're talking about. You mean like a Raw get for Raw for the men, and the women get the SmackDown version of War Games. I can see that. But I think SmackDown get both because of the. Yeah, they'll get both because of the bloodline. Be bloodline for the women and for the men and the women will get it as well for SmackDown. Yeah. So no Raw, Bad Blood, and that makes sense. Because look at the Bad Blood PLE. Drew, CM Punk, Raw. Rhea, Liv Morgan, Raw. What else would be in Bad Blood? I think Bad Blood might be Raw heavy. What if we do a Wyatt 6 thing at Bad Blood? That's also Raw. I'm looking like Bad Blood might be Raw heavy, so maybe it's better to have SmackDown have the Survivor Series. I don't know. Pre-spin, yeah, another Raw thing. Pre-spin, yes, that can happen at Bad Blood. So Bad Blood might be a Raw heavy PLE, so SmackDown can be they can have their own fun on the Survivor Series card. They can dominate that. Yo Sky War Game streak, yeah, it'll be over. It'll be over. Should be fine though. but it'll be over. No more Io Sky unless they recruit her. We saw what happened last year when Becky came out of nowhere. Remember when they put in Becky for the War Games match? She was on Raw, so yeah. But that is probably all I had for this stream, folks. Can't think of anything else. AJ can't lose 3 in a row to Cody. AJ Lee. I'm gonna say AJ Lee. AJ Styles. Yeah. Do me a favor. If you're watching this on replay, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Oh yes, I forgot about the whole Zelina Vega has a whole movement online. This whole Zelina Vega push. Yeah, I don't know how far that's gonna get her. Andrade just won. You guys will make me continue the stream. Andrade just won a match against heel Carmelo Hayes. So I think he'll stay a babyface. If anything, you're gonna get Randy Orton coming back as a heel, and Randy Orton beats Cody Rhodes because, like I said before, once Roman Reigns returns, gotta get Cody out of there. Gotta get Cody out of there because you want to do Roman Reigns, Jimmy, Jay, Sammy. Cody can't be involved. So you have Randy Orton, the Snake, the Viper, turning on Cody, and get a blood feud there. You may have Cody against Randy Orton at Bad Blood in Atlanta, Georgia, in his hometown. So look for Randy, Cody going forward once Roman Reigns gets back involved. Well, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I'll see you guys later. Peace.